This is News 3 Now, live at 4, moving forward.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Live at 4.
After struggling down the stretch with just 3 wins in their final 11 games, the Badger men's basketball team gets a chance at a fresh start today in the Big Ten tournament in Minneapolis.
And boy, they took advantage in record-breaking fashion against Maryland. The Badgers came out of the gate on fire in the first half, hitting 10 of 13 from beyond the arc. Freshman John Blackwell scored 14 of his game-high 18 points in the first half. He was 4 of 6 from the three-point line. Stephen Crowell in Minnesota homecoming scored 14 of his 17 in the first half. Wisconsin made 16 three-pointers in 25 attempts. That's the second most ever made in a Big Ten tournament game. The lead at one point in the second half grew to 42 points as the Badgers blow out Maryland 87-56. They'll advance to play Northwestern in tomorrow's early afternoon quarterfinal. It should tip off around 1:30 or 2 p.m.
Well done on those highlights.
Why, thank you.
You're hired.
Yeah, sports ball.
We hope you're staying warm and cozy on this cold, wet day. Wow, what a change. Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Alex Harrington.
Hi there, folks. Yeah, great day for hot chocolate, I guess. We have a very breezy, chilly day. Let's go and take a look right now at Doppler track. I was saying last night that there would be a sharp cutoff of the precipitation, and boy, look at how sharp things cut off north and west of Madison. Zooming on in here to Dane County, it's a wet one out there, wet commute, but the heavier rain is starting to move off towards the north and towards the east, up towards Columbus, over towards Fall River. We swing up 151 towards Beaver Dam. We see a couple of those heavier showers still left over here, and 6-hour future track is showing these showers are going to really move out of here quickly. There we go. By the time we get to 6, 7 o'clock, things dry out. Coming up, though, in Maine weather, folks, after we have this rain end and our commute being kind of on the wet side and impactful, we've got windy conditions that we're going to be tracking. Just how gusty those winds are going to be, that's coming up a little bit later.
All right, Alex, thank you. The mother of missing 3-year-old Elijah Vu and her boyfriend were back in court today. During a brief appearance, Katrina Bauer was bound over to face trial. Meanwhile, Jesse Vang appeared without an attorney and requested his right to an attorney and to a speedy trial. The public defender's office is trying to find an attorney for him. Vang will be back in court on March 21st. Both Vang and Bauer are charged with child neglect in Vu's disappearance. Bauer will enter a plea to the charges next week. Elijah was last seen by Vang on February 20th.
It was on this day 19 years ago when 150 years of history just went up in flames.
A lot has happened in the years since Madison's St. Raphael's Cathedral burned to the ground. Our Kyle Pozorski digs into all of it tonight for a special report coming up tonight at 10. But he joins us now here at 4 with a preview. Kyle.
Good news, Susan. Charlotte. Well, I was not a resident of Madison at the time, finding out about the story of St. Raphael's when I moved here a year ago, and it captivated me. The building was built before Madison was even founded, burned by an arsonist in the weeks leading up to Easter. And so for several months, I wanted to report on what has happened since. That day came this past January when the Diocese of Madison named St. Bernard's as the new cathedral. Now on the 19th anniversary since the blaze, I've looked back through our archives to tell all I can for this story. And that includes meeting up with someone you're familiar with, Joel Despain. He's a former reporter here who reported on the fire for several days after it happened.
It was an overwhelming sadness personally because right in front of us here where the Tommy G. Thompson building is now, that was the YMCA, the downtown YMCA. And as a child, that's where I came on Saturday mornings. And so I would see this beautiful church every Saturday, since I was, 7 or 8 years old.
Joel shares his experience. We look through the archive and speak with Bishop Hine about the new cathedral. That's all tonight at 10, and I hope you can join us all for that.
So, Kyle, tell us about the archival video. What was it like to go through?
Well, okay, what I have here is an old beta tape. You guys might be familiar with it. I was not. I haven't grown up with beta tapes, and so I was going through, I was like, well, how do you record all this? But it was super fascinating going back through Joel Despain, as we mentioned there. Yeah. He did a bunch of these stories back then, and it's all on these tapes and unseen for many years.
It's hard to believe it's been 19 years, honestly. Does it seem like that long?
No, it does not.
It was such a shock and such a huge story. So it must be fascinating for you to be digging into of what happened and looking forward. What was something that you learned when you were putting this together?
Something I learned was actually a note that Joel had in his story. He was going through and said that the Madison Cathedral, St. Raphael's, was actually the tallest building in Madison before the new state capitol. And me, as someone who obviously wasn't around in the 1800s, I was like, that is crazy that there was a building that was taller than the Capitol at one point in time.
Yeah, that's true. That's interesting to think about.
Isn't it?
Full report tonight on News 3 Now at 10.
Yes.
Kyle,
Can't wait.
You.
Thank
you so much.
Well, a divided Wisconsin Supreme Court has ruled that certain tax exemptions do not apply to religious charity organizations. In a 4-3 ruling, the court says a Superior-based Catholic Charities Bureau and its motivation to help disabled and low-income people stems from Catholic teachings, but that its work is secular. Religious groups nationwide filed briefs in the case, which now raises the bar for all religions to show their charity arms deserve tax exemptions. Attorneys for the Catholic group have promised a direct appeal to the U.S. Supreme Court. A new school engineering project in Rock County is giving mobility to young kids with disabilities.
Our Maddie Heimsch has the story.
Cars made by kids, for kids. Middle and high schoolers in Janesville are giving children with limited mobility a new ride. Students worked in teams to engineer and customize cars, each one specifically made for a child with mobility restrictions. On Thursday, the toddlers got to test drive their new wheels.
I was basically in tears when I walked in to see the parents and the kids and the smiles on their faces when they can get around, you know. It's awesome.
The families were able to meet the teens who engineered the cars and at the end of the day, take the vehicles home. The executive director of the Spina Bifida Association told me children experience curiosity and adventure through mobility, and the cars will allow the kids to hit developmental milestones they're otherwise unable to. We'll hear from the engineering students themselves on the process of designing the cars here on News 3 Now at 5. Reporting in Janesville, I'm Maddie Heimsch, News 3 Now.
Coming up, a new tool is helping senior citizens.
After the break, more on how virtual reality is curing the loneliness problem.
Now is the best time to buy new Champion windows, because when you buy two, you get two free.
Hurry, Champion's Buy Two, Get Two free sale is for a limited time.
That's a great deal. Thanks.
Call 888-4CHAMPION or schedule your free in-home estimate online today.
I'm Jonathan Lawson, here to tell you about life insurance through the Colonial Penn program. If you're age 50 to 85 and looking to buy life insurance on a fixed budget, remember the 3 Ps.
The 3 what?
The 3 Ps.
What are the 3 Ps?
The 3 Ps of life insurance on a fixed budget are price, price, and price. A price you can afford, a price that can't increase, and a price that fits your budget.
I'm 54 and was a smoker, but quit. What's my price?
You can get coverage for $9.95 a month.
I'm 65, retired, and take medications. What's my price?
Also $9.95 a month.
I just turned 80 and I'm on a fixed income. What's my price?
$9.95 a month for you too. If you're age 50 to 85, call now about the #1 most popular whole life insurance plan available through the Colonial Penn program. Options start at $9.95 a month. That's less than 35 cents a day. You cannot be turned down because of your health. No medical exam, no health questions. Your acceptance is guaranteed. And this plan has a guaranteed lifetime rate lock, so your rate can never go up for any reason. Options start at $9.95 a month. Plus, you get a 30-day money-back guarantee. So call now for free information, and you'll also get this free beneficiary planner. Use this valuable guide to record your important information and give helpful direction to your loved ones with your final wishes. And it's yours free, just for calling. So call now for free information.
Call 1-800-914-3131 for your free information and your free gift. That's 1-800-914-3131. There's no risk or obligation. 1-800-914-3131. Call now.
Here's your parachute.
Certain it's okay? Are you for imprint certain?
Certainty matters, so congratulate coworkers or say thank you with promotional products from 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
Welcome back. Ongoing violence and political unrest continues to plague the island nation of Haiti.
The White House is discussing ways to respond to a potential mass exodus of people from Haiti. This includes expanding capacity at a migrant center in Guantanamo Bay on the southern coast of Cuba. The center has been used for years to process migrants and is separate from where terrorist suspects are held. The United Nations says about 96,000 Haitians have fled the island as local gangs threaten to overrun the country.
Russians are heading to the polls over the next 3 days for a presidential election that is set to hand Vladimir Putin a 5th term in power. Russians will vote from tomorrow through Sunday, but Putin's re-election is all but guaranteed. The election comes after the death of Alexei Navalny, Putin's most formidable opponent. Navalny's widow, Yulia, has urged Russians to turn out on the final day of the elections on Sunday at noon as a show of protest.
International aid organizations say children in Gaza are dying of starvation and warn of a looming famine. The U.S. Air Force is on a critical mission to help deliver more aid. This C-17 is loaded with supplies to help starving people on the ground on Gaza's coast. Engineers build a makeshift pier for the delivery of 200 tons of aid from Cyprus. Organizers hope this will be the first of many.
I'm very hopeful that we can be bringing millions and millions of meals daily.
But as the fighting rages, getting food to those who need it is a challenge. Israeli troops continue to engage Hamas militants in street-to-street fighting in southern Gaza, while millions of displaced Palestinians are trying to survive another day in this months-long war.
Former President Trump was in a Florida court again today, this time trying to have one of his criminal cases dismissed. Outside of the federal courthouse in Fort Pierce, Florida, there is security along with former President Trump's supporters as he and his lawyers arrived for a hearing to get the classified documents case dismissed. Attorneys spent the morning discussing Trump's motion that the statute he's been charged with is unconstitutionally vague.
There are basically two motions to dismiss that are on the docket for today, where Judge Cannon said, clear the day. We're going to talk about both of these.
Judge Eileen Cannon, a Trump appointee, signaled skepticism, telling Trump's attorney declaring a statute unconstitutionally vague is an extraordinary step. Trump's legal team also contends the former president is shielded from prosecution by the Presidential Records Act, arguing that he was still the president when many of the documents were packed and delivered to Mar-a-Lago.
Denver is facing its worst snowstorm in 3 years, causing widespread power outages and travel delays. The Colorado foothills is expecting more than 3 feet of snow. The city's southern and western suburbs are bracing for more than 18 inches of snow. And just 15 miles west of Boulder at the Eldora ski area, it's measured 30 inches so far. While it's tempting for skiers to hit the slopes, travel is strongly discouraged in the high country and will be impossible come Friday.
And what we all want to know is that heading for us? Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Alex Harrington. Alex?
Yeah, no, that Colorado storm is not going to be impacting southern Wisconsin. Not 3 feet of snow. Actually, those Denver snows, you need a good east-southeast wind coming off the Gulf of Mexico, and then that piles all that snow in the foothills of the Rocky Mountains. We have our own moisture here that we're tracking on our Platteville Queen Bee Radio Skycam. Just a couple of raindrops still left right here downtown Madison. Still some showers out there. 43 degrees out there. So that rainy day definitely did materialize out there. Let's track the rain right here. Right across Dane County, see all this green, but off to the west, our friends out towards Arena and Spring Green, it's starting to end. Zooming in a little bit closer here, if you're east of Middleton, Maple Bluff, south of DeForest, right along 51 and 39 where there's that exchange. Got to have a little bit of that heavier downpour going on outside, and it's breezy out there too. Doppler track again showing a sharp cutoff to the edge of the rain. I mentioned last night at the 10 o'clock show that there could be a sharp cutoff with this rainfall event, and I'm going to show you just how much rain we had here. Again, all those showers are exiting as quick as I can move over to the other side of the screen. They should be out of here by the time we get to 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night out there. Those 3 things you need to know. I promise: a sunny Friday, a breezy Saturday, more on that in the next weather, and then maybe some snow showers as we go into your Sunday night going on into Monday, the following work week. Let's plan the rest of our evening here. Rain showers ending in Madison between 6 and 8 o'clock. Those temperatures staying mild still for this time of year. Not 60s, but at least seasonable for this time of year. Just got an update here with our drought monitor. Still have severe drought for areas north and west of Madison. And this is not good news. I mentioned last night at 10 that there would be a sharp cutoff with the rain. And look at this. Had about 1/3 of an inch up in Baraboo. One of our Facebook friends reported that, and that verifies here with our rainfall estimate. North of the Dells up towards Juneau and Adams counties. One of our other Facebook viewers said Adams County, zip. They didn't get anything at all, and they really need the rain. South towards Madison, we're not dealing with as much of those severe drought conditions. It's still dry, but we were lucky. A lot of us snuck pretty close to an inch of rain, which is what we were forecasting, the First Storm Weather team, last night. So the bottom line is here: rain ending this evening, a sunny Friday, I promise, and I also promise a windy Saturday as well. So someone like me might need a little bit of that extra hairspray on Saturday as we go on towards St. Paddy's Day. Cooler. Spring starts on Tuesday, seasonably cool on your Tuesday. And then we're tracking a weather system next weekend that could bring a mix of rain and snow in the morning, rain during the day, and then again, that mix of rain and snow at night. So we'll keep a close eye on that weather system. Time for a couple of viewer photos here, I think, if we can take a quick look at program 72. Although I have to log into my computer here. There we go. All you have to do is click post your own button on our Channel 3000 Facebook page here. Devil's Lake, Sauk County, probably woke up to those clear skies today because the rain was south of you. Leanne, dark clouds, Sauk County, so just south of Devil's Lake. They got that rain. And then we had that nice sunrise, sunset just the other day. Nick Larson in Arena sending us that pretty picture. But rain is ending. Coming up in the next weather, we're going to track the wind.
A new tool is helping older Americans improve their well-being and feel less isolated.
CBS's Bradley Blackburn shows us the benefits of virtual reality.
I'm in the cockpit now, they're playing, huh?
A little virtual reality is having positive effects in the real lives of older Americans.
It brought back memories of my travels. In others, it brought back memories of my experience growing up on a farm.
17 senior communities around the country participated in the Stanford University study, spending short bursts of time in virtual reality. Nearly 80% of participants felt more positive, and about 60% said they felt less isolated. 83% said it was beneficial to their relationship with caregivers.
You could be with a bunch of animals, you could be in Paris, you can be in a crowded orchestra.
Professor Jeremy Bailenson is a co-author.
What we found is that the magic of experience VR, how happy it makes people, just the novelty of these experiences, it improves people's mood, it gives them something to talk about.
The study also showed that compared to other technology like cell phones, seniors preferred virtual reality as a more natural medium.
Stimulated virtually every area of my brain, all the senses.
One thing it's not meant to do is replace actual human interaction.
We still need to think about the challenges of loneliness, and we still need to focus on interacting with our families. What VR does is it just gives you a spark, gives you something special to be excited about.
Researchers are also investigating how the technology can be used for balance training.
I enjoyed that, thank you. Not yet.
Seniors embracing the technology say they can't wait to see what comes next. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
Mind Immersive Systems, which makes the technology, says it has worked on the biggest complaints from the study, that the headsets were too heavy, that they made users' foreheads sweaty, and that people who used the headsets experienced nausea.
I can agree with the nausea part. Okay, so if you were feeling lucky, the Powerball's estimated jackpot has swelled to an estimated $600 million ahead of Saturday's drawing. And the Mega Millions jackpot is also riding high at an estimated $792 million, putting it in the top 10 of biggest lottery jackpots ever. You know who you are. Get me my ticket. The next drawing is tomorrow, and if either or both continue to elude a winner in upcoming draws, 2024 could see its first billion-dollar-plus jackpot.
Well, yesterday on Live at 4, we introduced you to the team of Madison firefighters who are competing on this season of The Amazing Race. Good news, Sonny Pulver and Busy Smith are among 13 teams competing in a race around the world. And Sonny and Busy, there they are, advanced last night to the next leg of the race after surviving the mega leg, which was 2 challenges back-to-back in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico.
Wow. Well, now we have an important heads up for Amazing Race and Survivor fans. Next Wednesday, we're going to be carrying the Bucks-Boston game here on WISC, preempting CBS programming. The Bucks game starts at 6:30, so Survivor and Amazing Race will start at 7 p.m. on Television Wisconsin. That is 3.2 over the air and on cable and satellite services. Now, once the Bucks game is done, Survivor will be joined in progress, but also continue on Television Wisconsin. Well, exciting news about yesterday's Day of Warmth telethon.
Thanks to all of you, News 3 Now raised $28,000 yesterday for the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund. We took your donations over the phone during our newscast yesterday to help those in need stay warm in the winter and cool in the summer. To pay for the rising cost of energy bills, community partners like Nelios made a $5,000 donation to the cause. There's Brady with the big check. And again, thanks to each and every one of you who made a donation yesterday. Way to do something good for people who really need it. Today is a day celebrated around the world, and it involves a symbol used in math. We're talking about pi, 3.14, followed by way too many numbers.
But around these parts, we celebrate it with our annual News 3 Now pie eating contest. And we will take you there when Live at 4 returns.
At Harker Heating and Cooling, you can save a whole bunch of money when you buy a furnace. You know what's even better? Saving even more money when you purchase a furnace and an air conditioner at the same time.
Harker Heating and Cooling.
This is me, and this was my stubborn body fat. My name's Adrian, and Sonobello changed my life.
Sonobello is America's #1 cosmetic surgery specialist, and they permanently removed my body fat in just one visit.
After having 2 kids, my body, it changed a lot. I tried everything to lose the fat, but nothing seemed to work.
Sonobello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently on your stomach, back, chin, and more.
I've seen such dramatic results. My tummy is gone, my double chin is gone, and my hourglass shape is back. This was the mommy makeover that I deserved.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation and find out how you can get $250 off instantly. Call 1-888-357-3263 or go to sonobello.com.
We really need to redo the roof. It's leaking.
We're not redoing the roof without getting new gutters.
The gutters can wait until I get...
happy spouse, happy house.
Exactly.
Wait.
For home improvement guaranteed to make everyone happy, everyone can agree on 1-800-HANSON's. Because our durable, energy-efficient, and weather-resistant roofing is guaranteed for life. Get 60% off installation or no interest and no payments for 2 full years.
Call 1-800-HANSON's. Get it done.
Are record high energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today.
about $100 off a complete pair, frame, and lenses. Wisconsin Vision. See more life.
At Harker Heating and Cooling, you can save a whole bunch of money when you buy a furnace. You know what's even better? Saving even more money when you purchase a furnace and an air conditioner at the same time.
Harker Heating and Cooling.
At the Overture Center today, more than 100 students from 16 Madison middle and high schools took part in the 17th annual Mikvah Challenge project Soapbox Youth Speech Showcase.
Well, the showcase is an exercise in civil engagement, giving students the opportunity to deliver speeches on cultural, social, political, and economic issues that are important to them. All invited student speakers were selected based on the strength of addresses made previously to their classmates. Select students are now offered the chance to participate in Soapbox Nation with other student speakers across the country. And teachers, they raved about this year's speakers.
I think about conversations I have with other adults, and what some of these students are sharing is way more sophisticated and understanding. Also just the personal stories they have and the connections they make, I think is really, really critical for us as adults to hear. They know about these topics, right? They live it.
Topics ranged from bullying to refugee rights. The 10 finalists received certificates for tickets to the Overture Center.
That's very cool, very important too. Today is March 14th, 3.14, better known, of course, as Pi Day in the 608, and that means the annual News 3. We're not doing math, we're eating pie. It's our annual pie eating contest.
Josh Sprider led the action at Hubbard Avenue Diner in Middleton this morning, and here are this year's highlights.
This is such a special day for you guys here at Hubbard Avenue Diner, and you talk about community. This is a big deal.
Yes, Hubbard's been part of this community for a long time, and we appreciate our customers. And even if you're not our customer, if you're our neighbor, we appreciate you.
Middleton Mayor Emily Kuhn joining us, our weekend anchor Jalen, our News 3 Now assignment editor Jason, our photographer Bubba, and Pio from Delta Beer Lab, or should we call you Pio today? I don't know. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready to go.
So you are partnering with Hubbard Avenue Diner again with Delta Beer Lab, and what is this year's beer of choice?
This year we're doing caramel apple pie.
I'm gonna give this a try because this looks really good. Ooh, that's fantastic. And I think that's a little easier to put down than half of these pies. Here we go, guys, in 3, 2, and 1. We're off to the races. Oh boy, we are not wasting any time here too. Ashley, what are we looking like so far here?
Well, he's always a champ. I just can't believe how fast they're eating the pie.
All right, guys, we're down to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. There it is. We are done. Oh, the mayor! The mayor! How does it feel?
Amazing! I'm supporting local businesses. Please come down and have pie today.
Oh my gosh, this is great. Did you ever think you'd be doing live TV with pie all over your face?
Not at all, but this is wonderful. Thanks to everyone here.
All right, Mayor, here you go.
Oh my
Here's the trophy. I know you're gonna get it all day. This is amazing. They're saying upset alert back in the studio. Go, girl!
Congratulations, Mayor Emily. We got your back.
Well done, well done. Alex, we got to get you on that next year. Yeah, definitely. A new bill would make charging electric vehicles a whole lot easier in Wisconsin.
And it would also change how owners pay to charge those cars with a new charging network in Wisconsin. Where the bill stands, that's next at 4.
Want to just beautify your home. You want Fry Construction to beautify your home. Their reputation for quick and painless, impeccable work is why they've been awarded Best of Madison 4 years in a row. Right now, buy 5 windows, get the 6th window free. All secured by the Fry 15-year workmanship warranty. Get your home improvement project started today to bring your remodeling dreams to reality. Don't just beautify, beautify. Visit fryconstruction.com.
A logo can do more than identify your company. It can connect in meaningful ways.
energize your team, and inspire your customers. We're 4imprint, and we know your logo on the right product can create moments that matter. With 30 years of experience and thousands of products to choose from, we guarantee your order will be right the first time, on time, and for a great price. Be certain that the right moments will matter. Explore thousands of promotional products at 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain. There's a reason big dental bills often come as a shock, because sometimes you don't realize what's not covered until you get the bill. That's why affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual is important. It can give you benefits that go beyond what you get from more limited coverage plans. Because no one likes a big dental bill, especially if you're retired or on a fixed income. For a free information kit, call or go online now. This isn't some discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance that helps cover over 350 procedures, like cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures, at any dentist you want. Dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company helps cover preventive care, basic work, and major procedures, with no deductibles and no annual maximum. For your free information kit with all the details, call now or visit sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
What's your Up North? We've got you covered at the new Up North Expo, March 15th through 17th at Alliant Energy Center in Madison. New products and fresh ideas. Grab a friend and join the fun at the new Up North Expo, March 15th through 17th, Alliant Energy Center, Madison.
Salonpas Lidocaine Flex, a super thin, flexible patch with maximum OTC strength lidocaine that contours to the body to relieve pain right where it hurts. And did we mention it really, really sticks? Salonpas, it's good medicine.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
You're watching News 3 Now live at 4, moving forward.
Boy, it was a cold and raw, windy day today. This was the rain falling earlier today on State Street.
It just went right through you.
It did. It really did. Big change. But the sun will come out tomorrow. I'm not going to sing it. And sunny soon and windy next. Hi, Alex.
Hi there. Yeah, sunny soon. We want that sun back. We definitely got those showers. And I've been promising throughout our 4 o'clock show to talk about the wind that will be on the way as well. Showers are exiting the area as we speak, but Dane County, if you're driving out there right now, and as we were just showing on State Street, plenty of big raindrops right now, a couple of heavier raindrops on 151, Columbus up towards Beaver Dam, and then the tail end of this is the end of the rain, stretching from Barneville to Mount Horeb to Belleville to just north and east of Blanchardville. It'll be moving on out of here over the course of the next couple of hours here. By the time we get to 6, 7, 8 o'clock, there we go. The showers will be out of here. And again, impacts for our commute. If you're going to be on the Beltline, it's still going to be a wet commute home. Make sure you turn those lights on and have those windshield wipers going back and forth. But it'll be a quick end to the rain after we get past 6 o'clock. Then we have that sunny Friday that I will promise to you in the 3 things that you need to know. And then in Maine weather, we're going to be talking about just how gusty those winds are going to be, which could impact your Saturday.
All right, Alex, thank you. A bill clearing the way for the state to start building a network of electric vehicle charging stations is headed to Governor Tony Evers.
Our Catherine Merck spoke to one nonprofit group that has been in support of these efforts about what this will mean for drivers of these cars.
On Tuesday, the state Senate approved a bill that changes the current state law, which will allow drivers to pay for the amount of energy they use instead of the current system of the amount of time it takes to charge. This will allow the state to also receive $78 million in funding from the Biden administration to build a statewide charging network. Chelsea Chandler with Clean Wisconsin says these efforts will be able to help people reduce Wisconsin's carbon footprint.
Transportation makes up about 1/4 of Wisconsin's greenhouse gas emissions, so cars really can have a big impact, and going electric can significantly reduce those emissions.
Clean Wisconsin tells me the related bills were introduced in early December 2023, but before that, a bill was introduced in September 2021 that wasn't successful. Once the law is signed and takes effect, Wisconsin drivers can expect to begin to see more charging along highways and transportation corridors across the state, and that'll include places like convenience stores, restaurants, gas stations, and more.
Catherine, thank you. A 53-year-old Milton man has been arrested in a shots fired incident last night in an apartment building. This began around 7:30 last night. Initial reports indicated another person was unaccounted for and possibly with the suspect. After obtaining a search warrant, officers located the one person safe in a separate apartment and then located the 53-year-old in a storage area within the building.
A new report finds Americans are borrowing from their future in order to pay for their present. A record number of people took money from their retirement accounts in 2022 and last year, according to the investment company Vanguard. Rising inflation over the last few years has put more pressure on Americans to pay their bills. The IRS allows early withdrawals from 401ks for hardships like avoiding foreclosure, medical expenses, or tuition payments. But financial experts say that doesn't necessarily mean it's a good idea.
Whatever you take out, that's going to be taxed. It hasn't been taxed yet, right? If you're under age 59 and a half, there's an additional 10% whack of a penalty. This is a double tax whammy.
Crazy.
Also, it's really hard once you get that money out to get it back in.
The survey also found more Americans are actually saving for their retirement, and savings increased 43% from a year earlier. It was a down day on Wall Street this Thursday. The Dow Industrials lost 137 points. The NASDAQ was off 49, and the S&P fell nearly 15. We'll be right back right after this break.
This month, we're looking for 200 homeowners interested in getting a new fence. We're offering up to $1,000 off, plus an upgrade of up to 10 free solar caps. Our fences outlast wood 3 to 1 and are backed by our extensive lifetime warranty. Call now or visit the website for your new fence today.
Another year of yo-yo dieting? Not this year. Hit reset and make a permanent change with permanent fat removal by Sono Bello.
With Sono Bello, day one, all my unwanted body fat gone.
These are my favorite pair of jeans that I couldn't even button up. Look how flat my stomach is. I couldn't believe it was just gone.
I saw the results immediately.
And this is the best I have felt since I was in my 20s.
Real women everywhere are transforming their bodies permanently. Sono Bello is not a fad diet or boot camp workout. It's a simple, proven way to remove stubborn body fat permanently and in just one visit.
I'm so happy. I just put this dress on that I haven't worn in over 10 years.
If you are looking for physical results and positive emotional results, please run, don't walk to your nearest Sono Bello.
Ready to hit reset? Find out how you can save $250 off instantly. Call now or go to sonobello.com. Your logo can identify your company, inspire your customers, and energize your team. We're 4imprint, and we can help your logo create moments that matter. Explore thousands of promotional products at 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
A lot of law firms claim to be experts at handling injury cases that involve large trucks. But handling one trucking case does not make you an expert on the subject. Experience matters in these cases. One local firm has handled 25 trucking cases which resulted in payments over $1 million each, and hundreds of others as well. Because Wisconsinites know who to call when it's a must-win scenario. They call Habish, Habish & Rotier. National reputation, hometown service.
It's replacement window season. Do you have ugly, hard-to-open, drafty windows? Now is the best time to buy new Champion windows. Because when you buy 2, you get 2 free. Buy 2 Champion windows, get 2 free? I guess that means if you buy 4, you get 4 free. Buy 6, get 6 free. Buy 10, get 10 free.
Hurry, Champion's Buy 2, Get 2 free sale is for a limited time.
Great job, everybody. Thanks.
Call 888-4CHAMPION or schedule your free in-home estimate online today.
New at 5, meet the brilliant STEM students from Janesville who are revolutionizing mobility with their innovative scooters. Check out their creations with us.
I said areas north and west of Madison would see less rain today, and that happened. At 5, I'm chatting about the impacts on our drought situation.
And ahead at 6, sports reporter Andrew Banstra is live from Minneapolis for the Big Ten tournament. He lays it all out for you as the Badgers take on Maryland. That's tonight at 6.
Welcome Welcome back. Recalled cashews that were sold at Walmart could cause life-threatening reactions in some people. The FDA is recalling 8 1/4 ounce great value honey roasted cashews across the country because some of them contained undeclared coconut and milk products due to incorrect labeling. That could cause serious or life-threatening allergic reactions in some people.
Americans spent more in February, with retailers seeing a boost after a disappointing January. The Commerce Department reports retail sales, which include spending on all goods and food services, rose 0.6% in February. That is slightly below what economists were expecting, but up from January's 1.1% decline. It appears Americans are ready to usher in spring with new projects because sales at home improvement stores were up while spending less on groceries and clothes. Well, the clock is ticking for the social media app TikTok.
When we come back on Live at 4, we'll talk with a national security expert about the risks of TikTok and the bill being debated in Congress.
Catch the Bucks on broadcast TV when they clash with the Celtics on your new local home for select Bucks games. Watch as Giannis and the Bucks ship up to Boston to tangle with one of the top teams in the league in an Eastern Conference showdown. Don't miss it when the Greek Freak gets unleashed. Bucks, Celtics, on your new local home for select Milwaukee Bucks games. Wednesday at 6:30 on WISC TV3.
This right here is confidence in a bottle.
It makes me feel so much more confident than I've ever felt.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video, and all he uses is a small amount on a clean, dry face. And what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes. And I did this to my father. We were at home, so we applied it to his under eye bags, and let me tell you, we were so excited. In under 10 minutes, they visibly disappeared from view, and now it is literally part of both of our daily routines. And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles.
At our $14.95 price, it's the best way to try Plexiderm and see it work after your first application. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Here's your parachute.
Packed it myself.
Certain it's okay?
Mm-hmm.
Are you for imprint certain?
Certainty matters, like the certainty of congratulating coworkers or saying thank you for being a customer with promotional products from 4imprint. Our expert team is dedicated to making your satisfaction a certainty.
Packed it myself.
Land the perfect products at 4imprint.com.
4imprint for certain.
We really need new siding.
After I get my windows. Have you tried opening ours?
We're not touching the windows until we redo the roof. It's leaking.
We are not redoing the roof without getting new gutters.
The gutters can wait till I get my bathtub.
We agreed on a shower for Mom.
But I thought...
happy spouse, happy house.
Exactly.
Wait. For home improvement guaranteed to make everyone happy, everyone can agree on 1-800-HANSON's because our durable, energy-efficient, and weather-resistant windows, roofing, siding, and gutters are all guaranteed for life. And our baths have a no-leak guarantee. With thousands of 5-star reviews, we're your trusted home improvement expert, exceeding expectations for 35 years. Get 60% off professional installation, or no interest and no payments for 2 full years. Offer ends soon.
It's under.
Over.
Hey, happy spouse, happy house.
Call 1-800-HANSON's. Get it done.
There is a live picture right now of Denver, 33 degrees. The snow is falling now. I love it because I'm a snow person. Does it make you break out in hives?
Yes. I'm feeling a little uncomfortable and uneasy while looking at that.
Big storm hitting Denver in the mountains today. The battle over a possible TikTok ban in the U.S. now heads to the Senate.
It comes after the House passed a bill yesterday that would require TikTok to just cut ties with its China-based parent company or else.
What could this potentially mean for TikTok's 170 million users? Earlier today, we talked with Dave Schrader, who is a national security research strategist at UW-Madison and an expert on information technology and cybersecurity. And we asked him what the national security issues are at hand.
All right, well, there's two things. One is the data privacy aspect. And that is that when you're on TikTok, you are sharing a lot of information about the things that you search for, your habits, your location, people you're connected with, even sometimes contacts that are on your device. There's a lot of very specific personal information that's shared with TikTok. And some people might ask, well, how's that different from any other of the apps I have on my phone, like Facebook or X or any number of other social apps? And the difference is that all those other platforms are operated by US companies. And TikTok is owned by ByteDance, which has connections to the Chinese government. So the concern from the data privacy aspect is that that information can be shared with the Chinese government. The other concern is the information that you're seeing on TikTok. Now, most of the time, TikTok is behaving just like any other social app. You're seeing, the videos that go most viral or the content that's most popular and things like that, just like on any other platform. But the concern there is that the algorithm is not transparent. So the control of what kinds of video you're seeing versus not, what content goes viral versus what does not, what is returned for you first in the search results, because many young people go to TikTok first to search for information about something or even news, as opposed to Google or news sites. So the decisions about how the app is showing what it's showing are made by, ultimately TikTok and ByteDance. And the concern is that ByteDance is beholden to the Chinese government on the algorithm front too. And that's the concern that Congress has from a national security standpoint.
So Dave, having said all of that, what does the House bill specifically do?
So a lot of people refer to this as, the TikTok ban, so to speak. And I think that's oversimplifying it. The goal of the legislation is not a ban. The goal of the legislation is to have TikTok be separated from Chinese ownership. So the idea here would be that TikTok would divest itself from ByteDance, and that TikTok would have a U.S. or at least a non-Chinese owner. But the idea here is to give the United States some leverage about the transparency and what's going on with TikTok, because it is something that is used so much by so many people.
Do you have children yourself?
I do. We have an
I'm sorry,
11-year-old boy and a 7-year-old. Go ahead.
Okay, so they're a little younger. They're not.
Yeah.
Are they on social media yet?
They're not. Our older son, is starting to, he uses the internet and he watches things, on YouTube, and he's aware of these platforms, and he knows that some of his friends are using these platforms. But he also knows that TikTok, and we know he's seeing content from TikTok that migrates to other platforms like Instagram or YouTube Shorts, or things like that. And kids are going to see this. But the key is awareness. So he's heard me talk enough about TikTok and what the actual concerns are, not just with TikTok, but with social media in general as well, that I think that first step is awareness. And he understands that. But TikTok himself, no, it's not allowed on his devices, and he knows that he won't be allowed to use that.
Very interesting. Dave, thank you so much. This has to get through the Senate and then the president to sign it before anything happens again. So we will definitely have you back as we continue to follow this story. Thank you so much for your time.
Okay, appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Well, actor Olivia Munn's battle with breast cancer is raising a lot of awareness about something called a breast cancer risk assessment tool.
The model can help determine an individual's probability of getting the disease based on a number of factors. CBS News correspondent Meg Oliver reports.
43-year-old Olivia Munn is urging others to be proactive about their health after revealing on Instagram that she underwent a double mastectomy and 4 surgeries in the last 10 months.
This is nothing, you know? I love you. Thank you so much.
The actor who co-starred on the HBO drama The Newsroom shared an emotional video taken in the hospital during her treatment for breast cancer. She says she would not have found it for another year if her doctor hadn't decided to calculate Munn's breast cancer risk assessment score. It's based on a woman's family history, the results of a prior breast biopsy, age at first period, and the age when a woman has her first child. Munn says that even though she tested negative for a genetic predisposition, the model showed she was still at an elevated risk.
There are other factors that weigh in separate from genetic predisposition, like just having a family history or having prior breast biopsies that show some funny-looking cells called atypical cells.
Dr. Alyssa Port, chief of breast surgery at Mount Sinai Health System in New York City, is not Munn's doctor. She says it's important for all women to understand their risk.
Even the average woman's risk with no other risk factors, her risk is 10 to 12% over her lifetime. That's enough to be doing the appropriate screening tests.
Based on her risk, Munn underwent further testing, which revealed she had cancer. She says she was lucky it was caught with enough time to give her options, and she wants that for any other woman in the same situation. Meg Oliver, CBS News.
And experts say among the risk factors, having a family history of breast cancer will impact your score the most.
Well, stay with us. Alex is up next.
At an 11% rebate on everything at Menards. Add style and comfort to your home with our wide selection of Hunter ceiling fans. This Colby indoor-outdoor ceiling fan is $99.98 after rebate. Add comfort to your living space with carpet from Marquee Industries. Grandstand carpet is luxuriously soft, making it perfect for your home. Plus, it has attached pad for easy installation. Get it now for only $189 per square foot after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Interested in an electric vehicle? Bergstrom has the largest selection of electric vehicles and a team you can trust. Buy with confidence and complete peace of mind from Wisconsin's #1 automotive retailer. Bergstrom Automotive, driven to deliver gas, hybrid, or electric.
This is your chance to save 65% on a year of getting fit and healthy with Body. Stop beating yourself up with these fad diets and extreme workouts. I'm Body Super Trainer Lacey Green, and I'm gonna help you lose weight step by step with the one approach that you can use for the rest of your life. It's called Body, an app with over 120 workout programs, easy to follow nutrition plans, and my 3-week program called For Beginners Only. Sign up for a year and save 65%. Go to BODI.com.
Squeaky, creaky, leaky entry doors from big box stores should be ignored. Scott the window guy does entry doors. He can do yours and so much more.
We do entry doors at scottthewindowguy.com.
Join the digital sales team at Phase 3 Digital and step into something big. We're not just hiring, we're building careers. If you're passionate about the digital world, apply today at channel3000.com and be part of something big.
New at 5, meet the brilliant STEM students from Janesville who are revolutionizing mobility with their innovative scooters. Check out their creations with us. Then we take you to the Big Ten tournament in Minneapolis with the Badgers. That's coming up next.
Tonight at 10. On the 19th anniversary of the destructive fire that burned St. Raphael's Cathedral, I'm bringing you a look at how the Madison Catholic community is moving forward with its new Mother Church.
This is a big deal.
Tonight on News 3 Now at 10.
All right, now we're going to be first to warn. Moving forward, we've got other changes in our weather. Here's sunny Friday, I promise. I want to talk more about this breezy Saturday that's in store. We could even see a snow shower on your Sunday night as well. But a little bit more about the winds in just a moment here. The Doppler track showing the end of the rain just south and west of Madison right now. Maybe a little bit of a heavier shower still out towards Cottage Grove. But just got an email from one of our viewers to the south down in Evansville. the sun is starting to come out. Not shocked here because, again, the end of this rain here is moving through Dane County as we speak, and it should be moving off to the east very, very quickly. There it is. As fast as I can walk over to the other side of this wall here, the showers are out of here. It'll be a pretty quick move as we carry on through the rest of the evening. Temperatures 43 in Madison, 45 in Janesville, but look at Camp Douglas. You're at 55 degrees because you didn't get any rain at all, and the sun's been out today. So just to show you again, last night we said the heavy rain was going to be from Madison and points to the south and our friends to the north up towards Camp Douglas. Lesser amounts of that rainfall. It's been a gusty day in the wind department too. I was coming into the studio with my umbrella going sideways trying to get in here with that rain out there, and we've got more wind on the way. So first to warn on just how windy we're going to be starting off here Friday night. Not too bad, maybe 18-mile-per-hour wind gusts, but look at this. The colors are alarming almost as we go into your Saturday morning. Wind gusts approaching 35, maybe even 40 miles per hour over portions of the area. So it's going to be a windy day on your Saturday, even going into the evening hours, windy conditions continuing on your Saturday. But it will be dry. So the bottom line here, rain ending, a sunny Friday, and I promise you a windy Saturday is in store here. And for St. Patty's Day, you might want to bundle up because we could be having a couple of snowflakes. And I've been saying this for the past couple of days. Astronomical spring starts on Tuesday, highs around 45. That's normal for this time of year. And then we'll be tracking a weather system as we carry on for the end of the next work week. We'll be right back.
No more waiting to see a general surgeon. Stoughton Health can see you within a week. We accept over 160 insurances, including Dean Health Plan and Quartz. Ask for Dr. Aaron Schwab, board-certified general surgeon. Learn more at stoughtonhealth.com.
Service and savings. It's Woodman's.
Hi, we're the Woodmans. I'm Clint.
I'm Phil, saving big time money on frozen foods.
24-ounce TJ Farms shredded hash browns or 12-ounce frozen blueberries, $1.69 each or 2 for $3.
Ay caramba, hot prices on TJ Farms products.
Hash browns or blueberries, both $1.69 or 2 for $3.
Enjoy TJ Farms products and save money.
Better products, better prices, better service because we're employee-owned.
Backyard living season is here. Coolview has great solutions to beat the backyard blues and save 15 to 25%. Cover your deck with a screen porch, an enclosed porch, or sunroom. If you have a screen porch, let us turn it into an enclosed porch. Shade your patio with a pergola or awning. All on sale now. Let Coolview show you how to tame your backyard blues. Call now for a quote before the sun sets on savings.
Get a new view from Coolview.
Creating family memories is what Maple Leaf Landscaping is all about. We design and build outdoor spaces that bring people together. Landscaped spaces for any size family. Functional, beautiful, a place everyone will enjoy. And it all starts with a free visit at your home by one of our landscape experts. So call Maple Leaf Landscaping today and have us create an outdoor living space for your home.
Make every night date night at Johnny's Italian Steakhouse. Choose from a generous selection of signature salads and chef-created pastas, such as the seafood pasta pomodoro, or try one of their delicious signature steaks, like the Johnny's bone-in ribeye. Johnny's has something to satisfy every appetite. Complete date night with a glass of wine or a Johnny's signature cocktail. Have date night any night at Johnny's. Johnny's Italian Steakhouse, Greenway Station, Middleton, and on South Grand Avenue, Sun Prairie.
The acid reflux felt like just the worst burning in your throat that you can imagine. It's almost like a fire in your throat. The LINX procedure was one of the best decisions I've made. It has changed my life, and the burning is gone.
That's all our time today for Live at 4. News 3 Now at 5 is straight ahead. Charlotte is in the newsroom with what you can expect in our coverage moving forward. Charlotte?
Well, Susan, new on channel3000.com, Old Brick Botanical Gardens has relaunched its summer concert series, Old Brick After Hours.